So where do we even start from our last part 4? Man, this game has not disappointed so far. We started, once again, just kind of catching up with Nate in present day after the 15 years have elapsed since watching Sam get quote-unquote shot to death. All of the events of the Uncharted games have unfolded. Nate is settled down in New Orleans, finally with Elena. They've already had a bumpy relationship in the past, but they're finally settled down. All is good. But Nate is still having an extremely difficult time no longer being enriched in his old life of chasing treasures and adventures. Multiple times we see him zoning out. We see him zoning out in a conversation with Elena when they're just sitting on the couch having dinner, zoning out to like a painting of like a tropical place because he's just so concerned with his past. I mean, I don't blame the guy. We've seen some of the crazy ass adventures this man has been on. His boss Jameson at work is trying to involve him in a job in Malaysia. Obviously he's working for a salvage company, so it would be a salvage job, but Jameson didn't have the permits, which sketched Nate out. Nate doesn't want to be put into any more precarious situations. I think as much as he wants to get involved in that old life again, that old fun life, he knows the risks that come with it. And, he is very lucky to still be alive, given the many circumstances he's found himself in, and I don't think he really wants to press his luck too much. So he passes on Jameson's job, but then Sam, his brother, who he's thought has been dead for 15 years, we didn't know a whole lot about him. Even Elena at this point doesn't even know a whole lot about him, definitely doesn't know that he's back alive. He shows up at Nate's work, freshly out of jail, because his cellmate, drug lord Hector Alcazar, breaks him out of jail with his goons, with his cartel goons, and demands that Sam find Avery's treasure. Now, this is the treasure that they were trying to find 15 years ago in prison, when they were kind of purposely put in prison in Panama on that island. Now, Sam, I guess when he was in jail, he was so obsessed with finding that treasure, even after all these years. That's what landed him there in the first place. I'm sure he thought about it. Well, he probably talked a lot about it too. Now Hector has heard about it, and he wants the $400 million that's supposedly involved in this treasure. But 15 years ago, when we were in the prison with Nate, all we were able to locate was this cross, was this crucifix of sorts. But it was hollow, it was empty. Now, all these years later, Sam reveals to us from an internet forum post that there's a black market auction taking place, and someone has for sale the same cross, except it's not hollow, so there's got to be something inside. So now we have gone there to Italy, to this illegal auction, to try to obtain this cross in hopes that we can start the hunt again for Pirate Avery's long lost treasure. It hasn't been in Nate's mind for a long time, but now obviously he's inclined to help his brother. He's lied to Elena and told her that he has just decided to accept Jameson's offer to go to Malaysia for work for his job, but we all know that that is not true. He is with Sam, getting involved in some funny business, and now Nate is getting pulled in with this drug cartel as well, and just the whole situation is going downhill very, very quickly. This is Sweetfish Plays, and this is part 5 of Uncharted 4: Thieves' End. I like this game a lot because, or this type of game, because you can just kind of jump in and jump out at any point. A lot of times with open world games, you want to just jump in and jump out in half an hour, 45 minutes. 4 hours later, your eyes are still glued to the TV. You realize you haven't fed yourself in 12 hours, and your skin is starting to glow white.
Gotta say, Victor, the years have been kind to you.
Thanks. I chuck it after going vegan.
Really?
Are you kidding me?
Excuse me.
Hell no.
Non ho ancora avuto il piacere. Stasera c'è tutto esaurito. I refuse to believe.
So we're at the auction in Italy with Victor Sullivan, who's now working with us once again, back with the Dream Team, and of course our brother Sam.
It seems we do not have 360, and thus I shall sell it for 340,000.
I believe we've already constructed a plan on how to obtain it. We're going to cut the power and then try and quickly steal it while it's up for bidding, I believe.
At least a possible French accent.
So here's the Rossi Estate auction lot order, page 1 of 3. Auction starts promptly at 7 o'clock. All bids are final. All payments are required by midnight tonight. Shill bidding and or failure to pay for your items will result in severe penalties. Transport of your items, if required, can be arranged with the Rossi Estate managers. So here's some of the different items. Collection of Chinese bronzes. See in the description, lot number 539 at the top. Starting price 200,000 euros. How about 6 terracotta soldiers from the Qing Shi Holding Company, 8.25 million euros. Ours should be listed here. Euphroneous crater, pen with sapphire pendant, Parthian statue, 3rd century BC. Yikes, holy moly. Some cool stuff here. Syrian icon, Judas and Jesus, wooden crucifix, gold, silver inlay. I think that's ours, is it not? That would make sense. That's what it is, a crucifix of sorts, not of Jesus. Yeah, that's gotta be what it is, and it's got one of the lowest starting bids as well at just 20,000 euros. We should just buy the damn thing. I'm sure we got some money from previous jobs lying around. I just want to kind of familiarize myself with the area. It's a pretty wide open area, and there is some pretty intense security. We've got a closed door up there. It's a bunch of rich snobs from around the world, so what would you expect? It's coat check. Holy moly, there's a lot of people in the ballroom here.
Just through there. Let's go.
This place is fancy. Of course they play douchey European techno. Scusi?
Here we are.
Hey, let's do this. Hell, it's locked.
Shit, it was open earlier.
Now what? Can we pick it? No, it's electronic.
We're gonna have to find another way in.
You see that?
Key card, back left pocket.
Yep. I'm on it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You sure you want to do that? There's a lot of eyes out here. I think I can handle a simple lift. All right.
So our lovely waiter man has a key card that'll get us through that door and into the cellar, I believe, which is where we want to get to cut the power.
Real smooth. I'm not even trying yet. Yeah, I can tell.
Previous skills obtained through Ezio Auditore are being applied here. I like this.
Oh, so close. I'm just being extra careful. Well, don't. Shit.
You, need some pointers?
No, just warming up, that's all.
Okay. What do you say we just run it like the old days, okay? I do the interference, you make the grab, right?
Yeah, good. Go.
Good evening to you. I see my accent has betrayed me once again. Trust me, I have heard much once.
Alright, here goes nothing. Oh, I can't get it from that way. Alright.
Certainly do worse than this fellow. This is her estate. One of her estate.
Damn it.
Oh. Better than this? Jealous? Well, this one is particularly special. How so? It has been renovated
rusty here.
Many times, but it was originally built in the 2nd century by a
Come on, I just can't get that bar high enough. He's got to come back a little closer towards me.
not take you for a history buff.
Come on, come on. Oh.
But now that I see, I can definitely pick up on the influences and the architecture. And
Okay,
of course,
try again.
my sculpture. Thank you. We'll make these things. With a chainsaw, as a matter of fact. Really? Seems like a very delicate thing.
Yeah, a little rusty
Please.
is putting it mildly, I think. That was not a very good pickpocket job. We really need to revisit Assassin's Creed again. We gotta sharpen up our skills again.
And he doubted me.
If I'm being completely honest, Nate, I was starting to doubt you there for a little bit too. Just being real with you.
Pleasure to watch professionals at work.
Okay.
All right, let's try this again. We'll still need these.
Great.
Good luck.
We'll be in touch.
Hands in the air. Hi, Victor.
Hello, Nadine. Pleasure to see you again.
Only this time, I've got the drop on you.
Well, I guess I should be glad that's not a real gun. Hardly recognize you out of your fatigues.
Yeah. You know how it is. Every once in a while, a job requires us to get all dolled up. Looking sharp, by the way.
Not too bad yourself.
You're so out of place here. Can't tell you what a relief it is to run into another English speaker. Even if you are American.
I'll have to blame my parents for that one.
I was on my way to the bar. Can I get you something?
Yeah, scotch. On the rocks.
Be right back.
Date? You catch all that?
Yes, I did. Sounds like a lady's trying to buy you a drink.
Yeah, Nadine Ross is buying me a drink.
Nadine Ross. Hey, doesn't she own that Army for Hire? Is it called Coastline?
Shoreline.
Yeah, right. But you had a run-in with them.
It's putting it mildly. Fortunately, she does not seem to be holding a grudge.
I'm good to go here. All right. Listen, we're all set, Sully. You, stay out of trouble, okay?
I'll try.
Ready? Yeah, let's do it.
Sully copied me. He said that's putting it mildly. That's my phrase. I don't like when people just start randomly throwing my phrases around like that. It truly hurts my feelings. So Sully runs into Nadine Ross for a while. I was wondering whether or not we're supposed to know Nadine Ross. I'm going to take it that we have not encountered her previously, but we got a little bit of background info there on her. She owns an Army for Hire. Sully had a run-in with her before. Obviously, they have a bit of a rocky past, so interesting to see how they get along here.
Find where the waiters and caterers are hanging out.
Yeah, lure one out of the kitchen, probably.
Then let's go find the kitchen.
Man, there's enough food down here to feed a small town.
I wonder if they host weddings.
Oh, yeah, they're a full-service site. Weddings, bar mitzvahs, black market auctions.
But do they have a DJ?
Again, just want to explore all of my surroundings, make sure that we know what the place looks like, in case we have to make a rather quick escape. Pretty large cellar area, mostly just being used for the caterers right now, for the venue, for food storage, table storage. A lot of times in dark settings like this, you can find treasures glowing. You'll just see something glowing occasionally. Nothing caught my eye running through here, so we'll head up and catch up with Sam. Again, I'm not doing a thorough 100% completion here. This is mostly for story completion, and if I find any treasures along the way, it's a bit of a bonus.
Crap.
You see a waiter in there?
Nah, just more heavily armed goons.
The hell is this? This gate wasn't on the blueprint. Locked, of course. Okay, plan B. I told you it's locked.
Trust, but verify.
And?
It's locked.
Right.
I just had to see for myself. Gee, Sam. No need to get so uptight.
There you go. See some vents up there.
Nick, go check this out. Nick, go check this out.
Here we go. Let there be light.
Bad electrical in this joint.
Or not.
Don't suppose you brought a phone. Yeah, that'll do. I guess it's always a good idea to bring a smoker along. Unless you need to run.
Man, I'm starting to get a little drunk off the fumes in here.
Oh, good thing Sully's driving.
That's so funny. It's always good to bring a smoker along for the lighter, until you have to run. That's a good one. This is what makes Uncharted so
Damn, dead end.
much more grand, is the Nate's humor alone. I have to move a little bit slower. I can't move up ahead too quickly because I have to make sure that I'm accompanied closely by Sam's light. It's the only light source that I have down here, and I don't really want to be surprised. It doesn't give us a whole lot of light, but it does provide enough light for the immediate area. Here's the other side of where Nate said, oh, it's a dead end. It's all just like wine cellar down here.
Maybe the vent access is behind these casks.
So we have another
That's
dead
a lot
end.
of really rare vintage.
Yeah, maybe Alcazar can just settle for some good wine.
Something tells me that's not gonna fly.
Okay, we can't get through that door, so it must be back here somewhere. Maybe we can move.
Dead end.
No, it's dead end here again. It's tough. It's almost a little bit like a labyrinth. Can't get past this door, we know that. So I don't think there's anywhere to go back here. Man, it's really difficult not having my own personal light source. Again, just some more wine. I know he said something about vents, so I don't know how relevant that is. This is where we came in. There has to be a way through here. Let's just stick by the walls. Oh, I can move this one here. Gotcha.
Hey, she'll be worried that Victor's chatting up Nadine, Ross. I mean, I've heard some pretty scary stories about her crew.
Yeah, don't worry about Sully. Guy can talk his way out of anything.
I'm honestly not too sure here. It's gonna take a second for me to, like, usually these things can be moved out of the way, but there's, like, you can see I can't get around to actually manipulate that cask, I think is what he was calling it. This one I can manipulate, but I'm not sure, like, where I would need to put it. So I'm just a little bit turned around, and it also makes it a lot harder when you have no light. Let's oh, I see. Okay. We gotta pull it instead of pushing it. And now we should be able to sneak through this way. Ah. And around. Every time I start an Uncharted game, I think back to all the puzzles that I've been... that frustrated me so much throughout previous Uncharted games, and there was always at least one in each one of them where, you know, it took half an hour even sometimes to actually crack the code. And I'm always like, it's not gonna happen this time. It's not gonna happen this time. I will not get stuck on anything. I'll just have Einstein-like brilliance and rip through every level. It never works out that way for me. Go figure.
There you go.
So this is that one that I said I wanted to move, but I couldn't. Now I did. Now when we go back this way, we can jump through this part, this this hole in the bricks, and now we can get to the other side. I couldn't think of what to call that. The hole in the bricks.
Hey, look, the vents. That's our way out.
Yeah, I got it. No need to give me a hand or anything.
I'm holding the lighter.
Holding the lighter.
I thought there was another room to my left there, but it doesn't look like there is. We have to get up there. Okay, I thought I was moving this thing out of the way to get in behind it. What is behind it? Was there anything behind it? It'd be nice if Sam was being a team player here, but apparently he's got his own thing going on. So we got to pull this thing back a little bit further. I would like to climb it first, Sam, if you don't mind. If you could kindly get out of my way.
Right there. That's smaller than it looked, huh?
And a lot more dusty.
Let there be light. Thank God. I've never been so happy to see light in my life.
Shh. Damn it.
Cosa portiamo a quell'odioso miliardario
Baldy
tedesco?
looks like my size,
Quello con il
too.
parrucchino in quella roba sul naso.
There's no shortage of waiters
Portali
around here.
sciacquature dei piatti.
Tanto non capirebbe la differenza.
Sbrigati però. Sai che a questa gente non piace aspettare.
A video game cannot be a video game unless it has a section where you have to move through the vents. I mean, think about it. Everything from Call of Duty to Zelda has had some sort of a sneaking through the vents level of sorts. I would say like 99% of video games I play, you're going to be crawling through the vent at some point. I don't know what the obsession is in the gaming world with crawling through vents, but it makes you wonder. Not really a whole lot up here. I still haven't found any treasures in this level, which is kind of surprising, but I've probably missed a few already. The only thing that we've seen out these vents so far is some waiters and some more goons.
Crap. Back this way. Okay. Alley-oop. Shh. You shh.
Hey, un po' di contenuto, ok?
Dove diavolo si procurano tutta questa roba?
Sono pezzi rubati ai ricettatori.
Fresh air, here we come.
Proper third-person view, here we come. At least it doesn't feel so damn claustrophobic. Moving through that felt very, very claustrophobic. Moving Nate was more challenging than typical times. Again, just having a quick look around, familiarize myself. There are guards around here, so we'll want to play it super careful moving forward. I don't know what kind of weapons I may or may not be armed with here.
Hey, check this out. See that building with the radio tower?
You mean the cell tower?
What? Whatever. Listen, that's the power room.
Yeah, you're right. Let's see how we get past this gate. Sam, up here. I'll boost you up.
All right.
All right. Good thing you kept in shape.
I think ideally we're preaching silence here, stealth, so bear it in mind.
Sully, we just got out of the wine cellar, heading to the power room now. How's it looking? Sully? You there? It must be a bad spot for a signal. Hopefully he's doing okay.
Found the kitchen. And of course, it's locked.
This is the other side of the gate that we were trying to get past. We went up and around. Some pretty explorable areas here. So again, just looking for that treasure, looking for that loot, looking for that money.
Sam, look. Maybe we can use that, find a window, drop into the kitchen.
That's a good idea. I'll boost you up and you take care of the ladder.
Got it? Heads up, heads up.
I knew that door was gonna open, I knew it.
Buonasera.
Ma che sta facendo?
Easy on the civilians, Sam.
What? So he wakes up with a headache in his underwear. We've both been there before, right?
Right.
Well, I got mine. You get yours.
All right. Okay, let's get to the power room.
So, we are actually, I'm trying to find a,
Sam, you good?
Yeah, these pants are just a little bit too tight.
Yeah, well, that's the style these days.
Really? Oh, when in Rome.
Nah, because we're in Italy. I get it.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the ballroom. Not
Sam, you there? Sam? Sully? Great.
oh, that's not good. We've lost connection with Sam and Sully, so we're flying solo right now for one of the first times really in the game. So we're really going to have to try and plan things out very, very carefully. It would be wise of us to do exactly what Sam did there and get a waiter's uniform to blend in a little bit better so we don't have to look so stupid sneaking around hanging from windowsills. As much as it sucks having to assault a civilian like that, you gotta do what you gotta do. So that's the plan, but ultimately, obviously, we're still trying to get to the power room to cut the power. No treasures down there. With only Nate now, I won't have to worry about them talking so much. I have to really adjust my mic a lot with this game, turning it on and off because of the constant chatter. But the first couple chapters so far in this game have been largely cutscene based. This is really, I think, the longest that we've gone like straight gameplay, or one of the first times we've gone long like this. I don't see anything, so I guess we'll just continue on in the direction that we're going. was trying to watch my corner there, but he decided to do a somersault around the corner anyways. Can I get up here? Ah. I can get up there, though. And cue the climbing sequence.
It's like riding a bike. Several hundred feet in the air.
Yeah, I guess this would be one of the first times that Nate would be ascending the side of a building like this in years, because he's been retired, so to speak, for a while now. So this would be bringing back some memories for him. That's why I said, oh, just like riding a bike. Just like I'm back to work now after the COVID-19 shutdown at the bar, and same kind of thing. It's just like riding a bike. Takes a couple hours, maybe a shift to get back into it, but then you're good and you're rolling like you didn't even skip a beat, like you didn't even skip a day. So I'm wondering if I should enter this building here. I just keep climbing along the side of the building. Let's go inside. I think we're headed the right way here. There's nothing inside here though, so maybe we do have to keep going along the side of the building. Let's head out here. I must have to go down, I guess. Ooh. We can head around this side. Oh, okay, and this should take us now to the top. Gotcha. Roger, Dodger.
Guys, if you can hear me, I'm just about at the power room. Should be there soon. Ish.
Not being able to communicate with Sam and Sully is a huge roadblock for us here in our plan, so hopefully we can figure something out and fast, or hopefully they can hear us. They're hearing us at the very least, so they can track our progress and they know when we're going to cut it, because they're going to have to react really quickly to grab that cross. So I'm on the roof of this place now. I guess I gotta keep going up? Is that the idea? Keep going up? I don't want to head back down there. Can I go any higher? I don't think I can go any higher along this building. Doesn't appear so. The power room is over there, so ultimately that's where I need to try to get to right now. Okay, I should be able to jump over there. Oh. See, otherwise you wouldn't be able to get up here. Now we go up here. I think. Yes, sir. Just like Uncharted games. Getting involved in another Uncharted game is like riding a bicycle too. Couple parts in here and I'm like the climbing pro. I was trying to think of a famous climber to reference, but no famous climbers came to mind. It's not really a profession, an occupation that you really know too many famous people being involved in. A climber. Oh, he's famous for climbing. Oh, he's a famous climber. I'm probably dissing famous climbers all around the world right now, but you're certainly not famous to me, my homies.
Oh, shit!
I can't believe you got away with that.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
No, we had our liberty taken away for a month.
And what about the horse?
Fortunately, we had a lot of carrots on board.
Recognize someone?
No. I thought I did, but no.
When am I finally going to meet that partner of yours? Drake?
Well, that's ex-partner. Yeah, I've been flying solo for a while now. Drake's out.
Oh, like dead Art?
Oh, no. More like retired. Last I heard, he settled down, got married.
Well, then he might as well be dead, right?
No way, it's
Sullivan.
Rafe.
How the hell are you?
Rafe?
How long has it been? 10 years? 12?
15.
It's amazing. All these years gone by, here we are, we're still haggling over dead people's junk.
Really? Aren't you running your parents' business?
My business now. But yes, that is my day job.
That is one hell of a day job. You could probably afford to buy up everything on the block tonight.
Well, sure. But what would be the point in that? And these days, I'm only looking for the good stuff. Big scores. Any advice on what I should pick up tonight?
Yeah, think I want to bid against him. But, just between you and me, I did notice they changed the order. I think somebody might be trying to rig this auction.
Well, remember where we are. This crowd didn't get rich by playing fair.
Which is why you really need someone watching your back in a place like this.
Ah. Well, I do hate to break it to you. You are working for an American.
We've partnered up on this one.
See. Talk about a power couple.
In a few moments, we'll begin bidding on our next item, an inlaid wooden crucifix from the Trott estate.
Well, I know when I'm a third wheel. You two kids have fun tonight.
Just hold on, Sully. How'd you find out about it?
It? What it is that, Rafe?
So, big situation here. We were introduced to Nadine Ross, who we know is basically a mercenary boss. Now we run into Rafe, who happens to be here, and we find out that Nadine and Rafe are working together. I knew that we would revisit Rafe, and I had a feeling that he was going to be the main villain here. That's how he was kind of set up in the early chapters there when we were in the Panamanian jail. I had a feeling he would come up again. Both of them being here is a big, obviously suggests that he is here for the cross. What else would he be at this particular illegal auction for? And I think he's a little bit suspicious that Victor is here for the same thing. He hasn't seen Nate and Sam are here yet, or maybe he has. But I think you can tell right off the bat, that's why he's kind of questioning Victor right here. How did you know about it being here? So figures after 15 years, this one illegal auction that happens to have this replica cross that will have clues inside to Avery's treasure brings us all back together like this. If Rafe finds out that Sam and Nate are here, it'll be interesting to see what his reaction will be like. But these two people are very powerful, Nadine and Rafe. That's why even Victor said, a real power couple, eh? These two people hold a lot of power. And I think he thinks he's just going to come to the auction and scoop this thing up with all of his money.
Nadine, I think your partner here has had too many Bloody Marys.
Cut the bullshit, old man. I don't know how you scam your way in here, but if you think about bidding on Avery's cross, I can
Way to
tell
make
you
a
exactly
scene.
how you're going to be leaving in a goddamn
Rafe.
pot. Well, you get my point.
Lovely seeing you both. Nate? Nate? God damn it, kid, where the hell are you?
Okay. Power room. I can do this.
Okay, we fell down a little bit, just a tad, but we're okay. We're not dead, so this is good. At the end of the day, all of this is going to be Sam's fault. He's the one that's pulled us back into this criminal underworld of treasure seekers. by getting involved with this drug cartel and now having to pursue Avery's treasure, and now we're crossing paths with some more dangerous people. Now, not only is it the cartel and Hector Alcazar that we have to be concerned about, but there's Nadine and Rafe that we have to be concerned about, and we've seen the kind of impulsive and extremist decisions that Rafe can make in the heat of the moment. We can see, like when he stabbed Vargas back at the jail, the kind of aggressor that he can be. So not good that we're crossing with all these people. Not the best camera view there, but I made it.
God, why did I pick the power room?
Really? Why did we? Alright, this looks like the power room to me. This looks like where everything is coming back to, all these wires, so... Hopefully there's no one around. That would be our only concern. Oh, and of course.
Non ci pagano abbastanza. Se dobbiamo fare anche gli elettrici, puoi dire di no.
Ecco fatto. Oh, speriamo di non dover cambiare altri fusibili del cazzo stasera.
Direi che per stasera può bastare. Ma che diavolo? Pronto?
So I just need to figure out how I can get down from here. It looks like those people left. So I should be okay to get down. I think things are just going to explode at some point very, very soon.
Here we go. Now, where the hell are the circuit breakers? Ah, crap. Sam, Sully, you there?
God damn it, kid, where the hell have you been?
I made it. Had a few close calls, but...
Yeah, well, if you're gonna cut the power, now would be a good time.
Well, I'm gonna need a minute before I can reach the panel.
We don't have a minute. Rafe's about to walk out of here with your cross.
Wait, what? Rafe? Rafe is here?
Yes, Rafe is here, and as
So right now, he has the highest bid.
Well, outbid him.
with what? I don't have that kind of scratch.
Sully, we're stealing it, remember?
What if he calls my bluff?
He won't.
We have 90,000. Do I hear any more bids?
Guys, if we do not get this cross, I am as good as dead.
Yeah. Well, I end up with the highest bid. We're all dead.
Sully, I need you to buy me more time.
Since we have no other bids.
Trust me.
Going once? Going twice?
Screw it.
Bene, we have 100,000 euros in the room. Thank you. Do we have any other bids? We now have 110,000 euros in the room.
For a penny and for a pound.
That bid brings
Don't
us
worry.
to 120.
You'll be out of there in no time.
I better be.
So we need to do this quick.
Gotta smash the lock.
Now
But
the bid
with
has
what?
reached 130,000. We are now at 140.
Nope.
The more time that passes, the more expensive the bidding,
150,000 euros.
Nothing.
the
Damn
more
it.
suspicious Rafe will get.
The bidding stands at
Gotta be something.
150,000 euros.
Come on.
We need to cut the power.
Yeah, give me a second.
Signore's bid makes 170,000.
Oh man, we gotta find something to break open that door.
We are now at
Yes, a crowbar.
180,000 euros in the room. Bidding has now reached 190,000 euros.
Gotcha.
Think about the fact that the bidding for that cross, when we looked at the roll sheet that had a list of all of the items up for auction, the starting bid for this cross was 20,000 euros, and now it has like what? I think they said it got up to like 190,000. What?
My goodness, we are now at 200,000 euros in the room.
All right, boys, I'm at the switch. You ready?
As I'll ever be, Victor.
Just a sec.
The gentleman's bid, 210,000 euros.
500,000. Let's get the show on the road here.
Thank you. We have 500,000 euros in the room. Does the gentleman wish to bid again?
Had me worried there for a minute, Victor. Thought I might have to kill you.
Okay, let's ruin this asshole's evening.
Anyone else? We are going once. Going twice? Then I shall sell it for 500,000. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain calm. The backup power will come on shortly.
It's gone! Sbarrate tutte le uscite, nessuno deve lasciare nessuno. Move it! Get out of the way! Stop him! Hey, stop that guy! Fermo! What are you doing? You're letting him get away! You speak... Sparisci.
What?
Sam, tell me you got the cross.
Got St. Dismas right here. You want to say hi?
Yeah, we really kicked the hornet's nest down here. Ballroom's locked down, security's scrambling.
Hey, Victor, where's our getaway?
Come to the driveway out front. Just follow the spotlights. I'll bring the car around.
Looks like we're gonna have our first like driving getaway mission. That's gonna be a little bit of fun. Now we just have to get the heck out of here. And now that we have successfully stolen the cross, it actually worked out quite well. The timing with cutting the power. Funny, Rafe makes the joke, oh, I thought I might have to kill you there, Sully. Obviously, there was some truth behind him saying that. I wouldn't be surprised. Rafe, you can just tell the kind of guy he is. He's just, you know, not the kind of guy that you'd want to associate with a real dirtbag. Money is not an issue for him, and that means power is not an issue for him. And he's just power hungry and even more money hungry trying to go after this cross. He spent $500,000 on this thing that had a starting bid of $20,000. Most people in the room probably had no idea what that cross was even for, besides us and him. Obviously, you have to assume he's going to blame us for this. We're going to be the prime suspects because the cross is gone, and now so are we. So hopefully we can make sure that everybody gets out safely. Lights Out is going to be Chapter 7. I'm going to stop there. I always like to stop on a little bit of a high note. You can't get a whole lot higher of a note than that. It's been really intense so far, and it's been a great variation in gameplay between puzzle solving, different stealth parts. Really, there's a lot going on here, and I've had a blast with it so far. From all of us, and that means each and every last one of us at Sweetfish Plays. Make sure to like and subscribe, comment down below, keep that convo going, and we'll see you on the other side.